If you're currently considering going on a micro loc journey, I am sure you've probably seen a video telling you of the things that that person wish they knew before locking their hair. But one video that I did not find on the internet was on the things you should expect on the day of installation. This is why I'm making this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you 7 things that you should expect on the day of installation. So if that sounds like something you would like to hear, please stay tuned and let us jump right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Jennifer here from Her Crown. You're so welcome. Please subscribe to this channel and join my micro loc journey so that you get the full story of how my loc would go, so that in the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you know that yes, I started this journey with this girl and I've seen her evolve over time. Therefore, you get a correct data on how this journey is actually going. So without further ado, let's jump right into the 7 things that you should expect on the day of installation. Now, the very first thing is that for the first time, you may be going to your loctician without putting anything on your hair. Now, this may seem like it's not such a big deal, but honestly, it was kind of strange. It was kind of weird. Like, I, for the first time, was going to the loctician without putting leave-in conditioner, without putting shea butter. As a natural hair girly that had been natural for over 5 years, it was so new to me. I'm used to prepping my hair so that the loctician or the hairstylist doesn't like harm my hair or break my hair, and also so that when my hair is in that protective hairstyle, it's as healthy as possible. But when you're locking your hair, you're expected to not have any product on your hair, because obviously you don't want to lock debris or you don't want to lock lint or like product build-up into your new locks, right? So you're expected to come plain with your hair straight, and that was kind of weird to me. So that's the first one. Guys, you would want to hear the 4th one, so make sure you watch this video till the end though, I'm telling you. So please subscribe, please give this video a like if you're already liking what you see, and let's move on to the next thing to expect on the day of locking your hair. Now, the second thing to expect on installation day is the fact that they are going to split your hair. See, if you're doing micro locs or sister locs, they're going to split your hair into so many milli units. Like, oh my god, your hair is going to be split to such small sections that is actually quite traumatic and it can be a bit painful. So it's something to prepare for. I mean, you may see my locks, you may see, oh, I have over 450 locks, and oh my god, it's so cute. But do you know what it means to split my hair into 400, and my locks are actually 473 units? It's a lot to the scalp. It's a bit of trauma. So I would even advise you probably want to take Panadol before you start your locks and Panadol afterwards, because it's going to be a lot. So that's the second thing. Now, the third thing that you should expect is that there's probably going to be more than one person doing your locks. Yes, I know if you're watching this video from maybe the UK, the US, like abroad, it's possible that it's just one person. But to be honest, probably not. There's going to be probably more than one person doing your locks. And this is because if you're doing micro locs or sister locs, it takes a lot, right? So you have people tugging at your hair. Like, you have a lot of tugging. Like, this person is doing this from this side, this person is doing, you cannot just be chill. Like, I actually planned, yes, I kind of had research and knew that, okay, it was going to take a bit of time. So I planned to like watch a series. But at the end of the day, I was unable to, because there was just a lot of tension going on everywhere. So this is something to prepare for. There might be a bit of tension. You may need to take Panadol. There may be a bit of tugging. People would be coming from different sides and just pulling at your hair. And even if it's one person, to be honest, I think that's even more stressful, because it means that the length of time is going to be a lot. Which brings me to the 4th one that I said that people should stick around for. Guys, yes, obviously, looking at my hair, looking at the amount of locks or starter locks I have in right now, you can gauge that yes, it took a bit of time. But no matter how much you know that it's going to take a bit of time, trust me, it's going to take more time than you think it's going to take. I remember like convincing my sister to start her own loc journey, which is quite exciting, because I just want to see how 2 sisters from the same mom and dad would have like locks that look different, right? But like, I remember telling her to start, and that yes, it took me 8 hours to get this installed, and she was like, okay, no problem. So she was already getting ahead that yes, it was going to take a bit of time. But hers took like a full day. It was quite traumatic. Like she was like, "Phone, this was actually quite traumatic." And I was like, "Yes, girl, it was." And then picture me, I had a small baby, like having to deal with a small baby while being on a chair for 8 hours is no joke. So yes, installing your micro locks or your sister locks is going to take time. But trust me, it's going to take more time than you think it's going to take. So the fifth thing to expect on the day of installation is that your hair is actually going to be more stretched out than it's going to be in a couple of days and weeks and even years. It's going to be the most stretched you've seen it in a long while. Now, I have like a theory for why it's so. The first reason is because there's no product on your hair on that day. There's no build up. Your hair was completely stretched before starting the style. And you may not have the opportunity to stretch out your hair again for a long time. You may just have to see it shrink up and like continue to like grow out, which is the phase I'm in right now. The sixth thing to expect on installation day is the fact that your hair is also going to look flat. No, guys, let's do a snapshot, right? So compare my hair on installation day, right? This is it. And then look at me now. You can see that that one was looking really flat, but I kind of could tell why because it was really stretched. So as the days go by, your hair is going to bump up and become fuller. And it's actually said that your hair on installation day is going to double. So the size is going to double. So even if I felt at that day that it was kind of thin, I knew that it was going to double, right, in size. It's going to at least double in size. So I had no problem. The reason why it's doubling in size is also like can be attributed to why it's shorter, obviously, because the fatter it is, the more voluminous, and then the thinner it is, the more stretched it will be. So that's kind of the logic. So the seventh thing, and I would say the final thing to expect, is that you would probably see and love your hair more on that day than in the coming days or weeks. Now, I am 4 months in, so I'm at a totally different point from the initial days of installing your hair. I remember installing my hair and feeling like, oh, you can actually change your mind, or you can loosen this thing, or it's not that deep. Or, you may consider it because you know that yes, they've done it, especially if you do an installation style that is not so deep. Like I use twists, so if you do like use starter locks that are started from twists or from braids, even if it's really small and you know it's going to take a bit of time, a part of you knows that yes, you can actually go back and change your mind, right? So this is kind of the point where I was in. I was like, I can actually change my mind. Are you sure I shouldn't change my mind? But then as the days went by, as the weeks progressed, I realized that nah, I actually genuinely love it. I loved it on install day. Yes, a couple of days afterwards, I wasn't so into it. But like as time went on, I began to love it so much. I love it so much. One of the best hair decisions I've made, hands down. And if you are considering doing micro locks, I encourage you to. It's a different vibe. It's a vibe where if you know that you are not at a point where you have the fear of missing out on anything, you should definitely do it, because I think that one of the reasons, the major reason I've seen why people don't do it is because they feel like, so this is just all, like I'm too adventurous for that. I want to explore different hairstyles. But if you've passed that stage, if you're a busy woman, if you have a lot of responsibilities and you want something that is cute on the go, this is a hairstyle for you. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you've seen, if you like the value I bring, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Turn on your bell notification so that every single time I post a new video, you'll be the first person to know. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Wow.